A great search started at Public Square Park Friday. While police searched by hand for anything suspicious, others searched for togetherness.
We are all on this planet together, and we cannot be afraid.
And Vicky Love,
hey guys, y'all see what's going on? Let me flip the camera for you.
searched for an audience.
They just saying hi, no more blood. They saying no more blood. They tired in blood being shed.
She live-streamed the Black Lives Matter rally.
This is a safe space.
As hundreds searched for solutions to the police shootings in Louisiana and Texas.
Love, love, love.
But with the state of mind this group was in, there was no way they'd end this rally standing still.
Come on, let's do this!
As the skies opened up,
It's raining!
people flooded the streets.
Stuff like this needs to happen. That means more and more events are going to occur.
The march even brought those on the job to tears.
I'm just so overwhelmed. It's a beautiful thing to see. No violence, just everybody just walking together. It's a beautiful thing. I gotta go back to work.
For the most part, this was a peaceful crowd. But that's not to say there weren't any confrontations.
I just want to walk over here. Why can't I walk? Blue lives matter too. 5 police were killed last night. They don't seem concerned at all.
This is pardon my French, but you know what? The cops are protecting us, and they are fear for their lives every day.
After an evening that stretched nearly 3 hours, it wasn't clear if anyone had found what they came here in search of. But folks here say, rest assured, this storm is not over yet.
I do want to show you some of these winds out here and the palm trees just getting battered. In fact, if you can see down there in the distance, that office of this mobile home park, the siding is in the process of being torn off. We have seen some very dramatic winds this morning, including those hurricane force winds, 74 miles an hour here.
Almost as quickly as police arrived at this North Nashville shooting, news of what happened here got out. Friends and family couldn't keep it all in. They learned that police say not just one, but 2 people lost their lives after the shooting here late this morning. Police say they were 32 and 22 years old, shot dead after leaving a friend's house.
These guys come from nowhere.
Kathy says she was inside that home.
This was ridiculous to happen. I mean, I got 2 kids at my house. Y'all got bullet holes in my house. Y'all could have shot one of my children.
Choppers scoured the area for any sign of up to 2 suspects who police say ran toward the woods after the shooting.
I mean, it's awful. It's a shame that this is going on.
And away from their responsibility.
Because they're chicken. I mean, who shoots somebody like that and then runs off in cold blood? Who does that?
After the shooting, police said there was no motive and no arrests.
It's awful. It's sad that this keep happening.
What was left on the corner of Weekly and Bessie Avenues was just pain.
This is ridiculous that we can't live in a peaceful neighborhood.
If it weren't for the message on the road sign entering town,
Today's our first day back at it.
you might think nothing's wrong.
We're happy to be here.
But just beyond this street, the damage is far from nothing.
It's like everything. Every house you could see.
Firefighter Ken Carter, surveying the damage on Village Loop Road, has experienced a lot in his 31 years on the job.
I've seen houses like this, but I mean, not whole neighborhoods. I mean, it's just,
But never the loss of his own home.
you know, a lot of memories of things that I've done up here, and you know, it's just a question of starting over. I mean, that's all you can do.
After standing tall for 17 years, the Gatlinburg fires reduced Ken's home to a pile of questions.
Man, this is just, I wasn't prepared for this.
Where do you begin?
Oh, that was the computer that was pretty much upstairs.
Here's your mattress.
Yeah.
How do you go on after a fire that took everything?
Well, I still got the view. And the hot tub.
For Ken and his friend Clint Bowman,
We're floating 50 feet out there in the driveway.
it's the little things that tell them the people here will recover.
Yeah, there's a bird over there sitting on a burned limb.
That's the first one I've seen since I've been up here Monday.
It may be a while before everything wrong here is made right again. Ken himself says he'll move on after today.
This is my day to look back. After this, I'm going to look forward.
There you go.
But what a day
Man.
today has been. Jason Lamb, News Channel 5.
I think we have some people coming. Hello, hello.
It's funny, all the groups you can find getting together on a Saturday morning
Have you been wandering the halls?
Yeah.
Oh,
to ease the week's stresses.
breathe up
You know the drill.
and then rolling them back and exhaling.
But the tool Marge Wozni and her friends use to relax
Hold it.
is no joke.
Left all the way down.
Nashville's weekly laughter yoga group
Hold it.
does focus on breathing. But they don't stop there.
We're going to be penguins.
Not even close to there.
Go.
Despite all appearances, this is not just a reason to smile. Marge says laughter yoga can reduce stress and improve your mood,
All right. We might need to breathe a minute.
a lot like a workout.
Take both arms all the way up. We're actually tired by the time we're done, which is why we go to Panera afterwards and get ourselves refreshed. 1, 2, 3.
And besides, where else but here can an otherwise accomplished group of well-respected adults get away
Silly sounds.
with this? Bottom line, the dozen or so who attend this class each week say it just makes them feel better. Need proof? After spending just 2 minutes with them, just ask yourself, how do you feel now?
Let's cause a little laughter to everybody else in the building that missed it.
With photojournalist Catherine Stewart, Jason Lamb, News Channel 5. Right here, there is no state-run lottery, but a few feet back, there is. And folks from Alabama say they have no problem crossing over state lines for a shot at $1.4 billion. On a day like today,
Good morning.
it's hard to believe the main product Johnny Pang usually sells at K-Made Donuts in Ardmore, Tennessee,
20 plays total.
actually is donuts.
That's raspberry, that's regular donut, and that's apple fritter.
But the dough that most folks are craving today
And another one.
is the kind that doesn't come glazed or filled.
$5.
K-Made Donuts sits along Main Street.
It basically across the street, so we're right on the state line.
Just feet away is Alabama, a state that does not have Powerball.
I'd like to be a part of it.
And you can bet these state line jumpers are doing what they can to take advantage of their proximity.
Usually when there's a big Powerball, there's a lot of people from out of the state.
Just spend an hour here,
842.
and you'll see dozens who prove that dollar-filled dreams pledge no allegiance to this flag.
Because Alabama has not got enough sense to vote the lottery in.
As the drawing date nears, folks here say surely someone has to win.
I'm getting a little tired of the game. If it's not over pretty soon, I'm going to quit playing it.
No matter Alabama or Tennessee,
2 draws.
everyone, it seems, wants a shot at that jackpot
11, 18, 45, 52,
that's rising
66,
faster
and Powerball of 20.
than the donuts on Main Street.
I believe that's the lucky one right there.
Across the country, 6 states do not operate state-run lotteries, including Mississippi, right next door to Alabama. Reporting live from 2 states at once tonight, Jason Lamb,
News Channel 5.